Hello again, everyone. This is Kyle Broder again, and this is Kyle's Critiques. Sorry, guys, I haven't posted in a little bit. I didn't know this about me, but I'm a writer. I have been forever. It's pretty much what I'm born to be. So I've been doing a lot of writing lately, so I haven't been making the videos. Sorry, guys. But I finished a few chapters, so I figured next couple of days I'll make some videos, throw them up there for you guys, and see what you think of them. Been watching a few movies, and I'm gonna watch a couple today, and those reviews will become next. The ones I'm gonna be watching today are I'm gonna watch the 2012 the remake of Total Recall, and the movie Lawless with Shia LaBeouf and a huge crazy cast of great people. Tom Hardy, Gary Oldman, Guy Pearce. There's a lot of good people in this movie. I've heard that it wasn't as good as it looked, but the acting apparently is terrific. So I'm definitely interested in it. So however, those are coming up. Today, what we have for you is my review for right now is going to be the new, it was, who directed it? Jonathan Dayton, who directed Little Miss Sunshine, had a new movie come out called Ruby Sparks, now, there's some interesting things about this movie. It's Zoe Kazan. It's one of her first things. She's really making a big appearance. If you don't know Zoe Kazan, she's the granddaughter of Elia Kazan, very famed director, Splendor in the Grass, among other things. Many other things. Theater, movies, blah, blah, blah. Everybody knows who he is, I would think, if you like movies. He's her granddaughter. And she is a writer as well as an actress. And she wrote this movie, which when I first saw it, I didn't know. Then I watched the credits and saw, oh my god, she wrote it. So let's start off with that and say I think the screenplay is fantastic. This is incredibly written. This woman can write. Say nothing else of her, which there are other good things to say. If she just had that, if she was a terrible actress, it wouldn't matter because she could still write a freaking screenplay. I think the writing is very good. A lot of really sarcastic and cutting funny. The lines the characters have are very on point. A lot of little funny comments. The dynamic between the main character and his brothers is absolutely hilarious. The main character is Alec, a writer who has a terrible case of writer's block, played by Paul Dano. Paul Dano, of course, Little Miss Sunshine, There Will Be Blood. Young up-and-coming guy, very good. Once again, another great movie for him. I think he once again came in the clutch with another good role. This guy has really got chops, I tell you. If you don't know this, I was told this by two different people. Both a friend of mine, Jeff Lurie, and I've give him plugs for The Real Jeff L. It's his channel, check it out. But both him and my fiance told me about the story of how Danny Day-Lewis kind of found him and was was the one who wanted him in There Will Be Blood. Now, I know a lot of things, but I know that when Danny Day-Lewis, who essentially is one of the greatest actors of our time, people could argue that or not, I would say that the fact that the guy only does a movie every 3 or 4 years and gets nominated every time he does it, has 2 wins under his belt, probably going to have 3 if you've seen Lincoln. I showed you I did my review. I didn't like it very much, but the acting job, he's going to win his 3rd Oscar. I really can't see him not winning it. Maybe he doesn't, but I think he's winning it. The only competition they're saying is the young man, and I can't remember his name right now, but the guy in The Sessions, which I haven't seen with him, Helen Hunt. Apparently he's very good. I haven't seen this movie yet. I intend to, and then I will have a review on that. But back to what I was saying. Rewind. Paul Dano, very great in this movie. About a young writer who had, very huge success when he was very young. Wrote some short stories and stuff since then, and then had a major case of writer's block, and hadn't written anything in years. So everyone's like, when's the next thing? When's the next thing? Blah, blah, blah. I think it's been 10 years. And he just has a terrible case of writer's block, can't write anything. So he ends up writing this story about this dream girl that he wants to be with, because he's lonely, he doesn't have a girlfriend, his former fiance left him, and so he creates this woman in a story, which he intends to eventually send to his publisher as this new thing he's writing, and it turns out the woman becomes real, and he finds out that he can change her with his typewriter and can make her whatever he wants to be, because the more she's in the world, the more she becomes like a real woman. So she wants different things, she does different things, sometimes things that are detrimental to the relationship, and she's no longer the dream girl, she's actually becoming reality. Just marvelous the way this whole thing was done. This is a romantic comedy, I'd say, but it's got some real great dramatic elements. There's some good things in here, I think, about the nature of love, and about the idea that it really brings home the whole idea of, if you love them, set them free, literally in this movie. I really couldn't say enough about how much I love this movie. I thought everything was pretty much good. The little cameos they had from some Antonio Banderas and Annette Bening are both in this movie. They're always great, and they played the main character's parents. They were also very good. The short time they were in this, but they were good. Zoe Kazan as an actress was I thought phenomenal. As this character, this kind of created character, and another thing I like about this is great ending. I guess you can see. I don't know. I didn't really see it coming. I thought they were going to go a different way, honestly. With the way it turned out, I thought it was going to be a sadder ending than it was. But it's the ending you want, because you pretty much, even when the main character is disappointing you, which he does sometimes, you still want things to work out for him, because when you find out his past and everything he's gone through, you root for this guy. You really do. So overall, I'm gonna say that I give this movie. This is an easy 8.5 for me. Maybe like an 8.6, 8.7. It's easy. It's definitely the high 8s. I'd lock it down and say a solid 8.5, yeah, with wiggle room. But, it's hard to pin anything down. But I will say that definitely see it. You get a chance. You will not be disappointed. I think it delivers on every level, on both the comedic level, the romantic level. If you like writing, this is a great example of just good writing, good character development. I mean, I like movies about writers. Maybe it's because I am one, of course, but this is one that's done really well. It really gets into the mind of a writer, and for anybody who doesn't know how bad writer's block could be, this really throws it in there. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the review. Please subscribe. This is Carlos Critiques. And I will be back next time for more reviews coming soon. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks a lot, everybody. Bye.